Hey YouTube, it's Michael VSG. Let me fix you here. There we go. Coming to you with a question and answer video. I had made a post on Facebook last Friday asking for questions. I got quite a few good questions. I'm not going to answer every question this week. I'm going to make this a weekly video I do. I'll probably answer one, maybe two. I don't want it to be very long. So with that said, let me go ahead and read a couple of the questions. Let's see, which one do I want to do? This one might be easy to do today. Gina Archer asked, how hard or easy was it to change the way you prepare food to be healthier and low calorie? And then, is what you eat now just as satisfying? I find that a very good question. As most of y'all know that follow me on Facebook, I post a lot of recipes that are not weight loss surgery friendly. But you can adapt any recipe, or I can adapt almost any recipe to be weight loss surgery friendly, lower calorie, healthier ingredient. A lot of it is also, your portions. You've got to watch your portion control. Say, I made, I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard to think of one. I mean, you can change any ingredient. I mean, if it calls for, ground beef, use ground chicken, ground turkey. It's kind of hard to find ground chicken. I have a grinder at home. I just grind up some chicken breast and have my own ground chicken. Ground turkey is easy to find. I use that a lot. I don't hardly use full fat anything anymore. It's all, most everything is reduced fat, lower sodium. Desserts. I mean, when I go to make a pudding now, I don't use milk. I use, sugar-free Jello pudding. And I mix it with Greek yogurt. And everyone in my house loves it. I mean, it's thick, it's creamy, it tastes like Jello. It's the little things you do that that makes it healthier, that makes it taste good, that makes the calories lower. And then reduced fat cheese, low fat cheese. You look at any recipe. Let me see if I can find one here. I know I can. It won't. Let me Mac up. It's all in. Now that I'm looking for a recipe, I can't find one. It's all in the choices of what you buy to make the recipe. I can't. Okay. This one here is for a sweet potato casserole, which there's one thing in here that I would change. It calls for I could possibly change two things. The recipe calls for 4 medium sweet potatoes, 1 large egg beaten. You can use egg whites. You can use egg beaters. Those are lower in calorie. They taste just as good. 2 tablespoons packed light brown sugar, divided. You can change the brown sugar to a sugar substitute like the Splenda brown sugar, ground cinnamon, and chopped nuts. Okay, I changed 2 ingredients. That is going to reduce the calories and make it healthier and more on plan for me, which I don't eat much potatoes. Oh, here's one. I made King Ranch chicken over the weekend. Oh, and it's great. It calls for 2 pounds ground beef. I used ground chicken. I used fat-free cream of mushroom soup, fat-free cream of chicken soup, Rotel, reduced fat cheese, garlic powder, chili powder, and corn tortillas. I did use the corn tortillas. I didn't eat much of it. It was good. I mean, it's the easiest stuff. Go away from full fat and reduce fat, reduce sodium, and all that will make it healthier. And do I find, is it still as satisfying? Yes. On the occasions that I want to eat, on the occasions that food is something that, I don't look forward to food no more. I don't get the same joys out of food on the most part. But, it is satisfying. It does taste good. And it was not hard for everyone in my family to adjust. We are from the time my kids were little, we had always cooked one meal. You eat it, you don't eat it. If you don't like it, this is what we're having for dinner, you need to eat. Some people might say that's harsh. But, with the times that we live in, it's not feasible to cook 2 and 3 meals to make one dinner for a family. I tell my kids, this is what we're having, eat it. You're not going to go in there and fix you something else. On the occasion, there is an occasion, if I know they don't like a certain dinner and that's what we're going to have, I do allow them to get something else. But that is very, very seldom. So, oh my God, this is already at 8 minutes. That's the question I'm going to answer today. I've got a list of questions for next week. Comment, like, subscribe. I love y'all all. Remember, you're worth being loved, so love yourself. Talk to y'all later. Bye.